Hello everyone, what is up? Today I am reacting to several Minecraft Monster Skull animations. Last time I did one of these videos I only reacted to one. This time I plan on reacting to about, I don't know, it's like 5 I think. It'll be a decently long video altogether, and it's going to be from different channels, so it's going to be quite a variety of different, I guess, animation styles and concepts. Some of them look normal, others look to be like they could be a bit on the weird side, so we'll just see. I'll try to credit the channels if I can, although I think half of these are stolen, to be honest. Anyways, without further ado, I guess let's get straight to it. So this first channel goes by the name of Monster Studio, and it actually appears to be a fairly newer and I guess more recent, I guess that's the same thing as newer, but it seems to be, I guess, current Monster School animation maker, from what it seems like. This video was from 5 months ago. Wow, that's loud. Wow, that is very loud. Alright, now you're doing too much. Okay, but shooting him probably was not the answer. I can't imagine that's a good sign. Enderman go.
Okay.
You don't know how to do the breaker, do you? Well, I wouldn't do that. I would. No, don't. Okay, you're gonna make it way worse. That is not helping. Yeah, look what you did now. Now there's no power. Became even worse. Wait, no. We still have power somehow.
Nice.
That ain't good. Let me be the wise guy here and say that they should probably... I think they're already dead no matter what, but I think it would at least serve you better to run out of there instead of just stand there. Someone apparently shot him with a water bottle. Jesus, he brought his invisible gang. Oh, there they are. Never mind. Oh, the whole school is apparently strapped up. Okay, they got legitimate firearms and weapons in a school somehow. So this whole time they were literally armed like they were like a military headquarters. And they were acting scared.
Nice.
I guess it's not really Monster School without any water bottle flips or MLG stunts, is it? They really have no laws at this place. What is up with everyone shooting each other? I don't know what kind of education you get from a place like this. You know what I just realized? I just realized that this is supposed to be noob versus pro. If you've ever seen, I haven't ever seen them, but if you've ever seen those videos where you've got the derpy looking Minecraft skin and then the guy in full diamond armor, I think that's what's supposed to be going on here. That's what it looks like anyways. What are they gonna do though? He seems to be nervous. Or anxious. It's bugging me that one of the eyes on the ghast are bigger than the other. Like, surely they could have made it identical or symmetrical. I have no idea what's going on. Are they fighting? That's definitely not fighting. I wouldn't be cheering for the noob. Yeah, you see the wither skeleton gets it. I wouldn't be cheering for the noob. I'm surprised it even has windows. Well, it might not at this rate. Better throw that sign away. Oh, hell yeah. He made a modern house. I will say though, I'm not sure what it is, but I've never been a real fan of the modern house design. He even has my shades on. If you don't know what I'm talking about my channel's profile picture. I'm saying just in case I change it in the future, but I really doubt I'm going to change it that much. I'm gonna guess that this is the hacker and that he's placing down, or rather, I guess building up a skyscraper. Well, how tall is it gonna be? Dang.
What? What the
I was starting to think that thing was never gonna stop growing. And they just cannot believe it. What was the point in even have the monsters come out there? Whatever. Anyways, that was Monster School Horror Night by Monster Studio. Probably one of the more normal things that we're going to end up seeing today. Next up we have Monster School Drawing, which is made by Stillcraft Animations, and I feel like I've reacted to one of their animations before. Maybe like in my first video or something? Not first video, but my first Monster School reaction video. Bit of a spooky intro. Oh, that's a witch. Bit of a spooky intro. You can definitely tell this is an older animation. Did you see the Enderman slap the slime? That was kind of funny. As the title might suggest, it looks like they're drawing. I guess that thing. Or painting, because they're using paintbrushes. I suspect that the people that have to hold the paintbrushes is kind of weird. I suspect they're not going to do very well. Alright. Let's see how they did. I probably would have failed. You're up, slime. That's not quite it. Jeez, that's even worse! Yeah, someone needed to shut him up. Well... Wait, no. Hold on though. Wait a minute. That technically does kind of look like him, though, because it had the head and then the two balls on the end kind of looked like arms. I think they want Herobrine dead. Damn, yeah, they really do. It looks like it's not his day to be the class clown. There's no way the gas did well. Oh, of course. Whatever. Yeah. It seems predictable half the time, and then the other half the time it seems random. I would give the creeper... Oh, well, he's already getting bullied. I would give the creeper a good rating, just because he can detonate if he gets upset. The big reveal. Kinda corny. I don't know if I would have done all that, though. Oh, I called it. See what I mean? Yeah, your class might be special. So that was Monster School drawing Minecraft animation by Stillcraft Animations. This one is the longest one. It is called Monster School Bottle Flip Challenge Minecraft animation, and it's simply by Ivan. And I want to go right off the bat by saying that the animation does look better. However, I don't know if this is how I would want to show off that better animation.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine.
Finally, class is getting started. What took you so long? I didn't even realize that happened. Now class finally begins. Bottle flip. I cannot believe it, because it's in the title. I can't believe how messed up that Mountain Dew bottle looks. You see Herobrine scratching his head over it. Oh, he landed it. I don't know how that's funny. He landed it. Never mind. It looked like he landed it, but I guess it just went big. Zombie Pigman's attempt. Okay, how many times are they gonna get wasted? Like, die? Okay, apparently that was the end of that episode. They only flipped one Mountain Dew bottle, and that was just the end of that, apparently. Oh no, the teacher isn't there again. No worries, he's here. He's gotta be sick of this. Is there ever actual legitimate schoolwork that is ever done? That's usually not good. Even the spider has big eyes for some reason. Now he's attacking his own students. You know, a normal ghast would never be able to fit in that room. I think the Enderman would be a nerd if he had a personality. So what really happened? Did they escape from Steve? Is Steve hunting them down? They're at some sort of location, some sort of disclosed location now. Where's everyone else? Got my answer. I could imagine that book could cause an apocalypse. Or maybe they stole his book? I don't know. That is a chest. I wouldn't immediately open it. But it seems to have had a diamond. Oh. Better teleport somewhere else. What does this really even add to the story? I'm not sure where this is really going. I'm sure the story is just gonna cut off again and not have a proper ending. Oh, they made some sort of diamond armor, but it's not diamond armor, it's like Diamond Man. Like Iron Man, but Diamond Man. It looks like he's beating him up now. That doesn't look good. Plot armor. Because where did he even get that from? I'm not sure if it gets any more obvious than that. On to the next story, where we seem to be fighting zombies. Which is ironic because we have a zombie and a zombie pigman, yet they are fighting against these zombies. It's like a war room. Doesn't Herobrine have all these superpowers? Am I wrong? I wonder if that's AI generated. My first thought was Walking Dead. Yeah, I wonder what the zombie's thinking. He's gonna have to kill his own kind. Okay, they got guns. Let's go. Go and kill some zombies. What if they just stayed inside the school? Wouldn't they be safe? They just like boarded up the doors and stuff? No, they're just gonna go through a portal that leads to the city. Or what's left of the city. What are they doing this for? To save humanity? It's funny to say that when the closest thing to a human here is Herobrine. I'm not even sure if you can count him as a human. Doesn't seem to be any survivors. Is he gonna use the zombie arm like Terraria? Or she. I don't know. I've always assumed that all the mobs that they show here are male. I mean, usually how it works in these Monster Skull animations, if it's a female, they make it quite obvious. I knew it was going to be a giant zombie. It seems that they chose the better path. They don't have a giant zombie to deal with. Oh, he took his arm. Well, do something. He really just stood there and let it happen. At least go down fighting, don't just crumble into pieces onto the ground. Like, dude, he had... I don't get it. I guess that zombie arm came in handy after all. I'm still fully under the impression that Herobrine has complete control of this situation. I think you're gonna need more than bullets. I think the Enderman is gonna use the creeper to blow up the zombie. I think that's what we're watching here. Now, I don't think the creeper is coming back after this. His sacrifice will always be remembered. Well, what is the outcome of this? Are the zombies officially gone? He's only getting that A+ because he lost his arm. And on to the next episode. They could have used a real Minecraft clock instead of that. We've never gotten to see where everyone actually lives. Like, we've never seen their houses before. It's always been that school. And this must be his house. Huh? Wait. They have military vehicles now? Hi, Pigman. Hi, Herobrine. Quickly get in the car. Skeleton stuck in a city full of zombies. We're still fighting these zombies? Ugh, great. I would have drove through there as fast as I could, just plow down every zombie. Limbs just going everywhere. If Herobrine doesn't have any pupils, then how can he see? This kind of looks like the thumbnail of my first Monster Skull reaction video. I don't know how. I'm trying to remember what it looks like. It kind of looks like this, I think. Dang. It's looking like this was a rescue mission. I'm sorry guys, I can't decode what he's saying. It's not putting the text up there like it was earlier. You saved me, we need to get out of here. Go over there. The exit's this way. At this point, it has nothing to do with school. There is no school at this point. It is nothing but surviving a zombie apocalypse. Earlier I was saying that I'm under the impression Herobrine is secretly controlling everything, you know, pulling the wires or however they say it. Imagine that's what it ends up being, and he's just making these mobs suffer, just endless suffering. I'm not sure what's going on now. I don't know if they're stalled. The zombies just don't stop spawning. I only just now realized that the pink on the top of their head is their brain. I don't know how I didn't realize that until just now. I guess I thought it was a hat or something? Anyways, they should get right back in the vehicle. He sacrificed himself again. Don't worry, he's been respawning this whole time. Maybe the zombie is finally talking some sense into them. Was that supposed to happen? I don't think that was. Okay, I don't get it. Was he not shooting the zombies 5 minutes ago? Yo, why is the gas sitting like that? Why is it doing that? Hey, yo, what are you doing? I briefly mentioned at the beginning that I feel like some of these animations are stolen, and I don't want to like put false accusations out there. However, I do feel like this one has definitely had stolen videos in it, because I don't really see how the animation style can change so often. It changes enough to where it doesn't feel like the same person, if you get what I mean. There it is. He got in trouble for trying to put the desk up his butt. Oh, we have a new student. We've actually seen this guy before, but been a while. And so you immediately go to shoot him? Oh, he's not a new student, he's a magician. Herobrine just didn't want to teach today. Make it golden. Hey, he made it golden. Okay, I would call it. Okay, alright, I would definitely call it off now. I would definitely... Well, I guess the lava's not really spreading now, is it? Yo, that actually makes me think of something. I've actually seen that before. Apparently that's something you can actually do. I don't really know how you do it without cutting your organs into pieces. Not only can you do that though, apparently, I can't remember... No, there's this guy, I don't remember his name, but he used to impale himself with like swords and stuff, and I don't understand how it's possible, but that's what he did. He would take swords or something like that, mainly swords I thought, and he would literally just put them through his stomach and then be able to pull them out, and he'd be a-okay. I don't know if I can show that on YouTube, but I think you can look it up. Anyways, supposedly he would also swallow knives and stuff, and one day he got a bit too cocky and he swallowed the knife, but he wasn't able to get it back out. So then he just went to bed. Well, apparently, when he went to bed or something, it kind of scraped against an organ or something and caused internal bleeding, and he died. I don't think the skeleton has to worry about that, but that's something I found out about recently. That's probably easier for him because he's a skeleton. Can't swallow it whole, though. Alright, now let's see that go out the other way. JK, knowing Monster School, they would do something like that. If you don't believe me, my very first Monster School reaction video, we had to watch superhero women give birth. Relax here, Brian, just believe in him. I already assume this won't go well. Maybe I'll be wrong. How's he even supposed to know how to use the wand? I guess he technically figured it out. Bring the creeper up there and I'm sure it would detonate. Oh, he's afraid of cats. This probably won't go well. Defend them. Y'all can relax now. At least he didn't overreact. Because imagine if he overreacted. I see that we're introducing the female characters. I like that the zombie pig man only has a flower, or I guess zombie pig woman only has a flower on her head to signify she's female. Other than that, nothing else looks different. We are drawing again. Now, I would think the women might be better at this. I'm not too sure though. I guess we'll figure out. Surely it won't go as badly as last time. I would think it looks like they're in a better place. I would think that maybe they've improved. We'll see if we actually get to see everyone's paintings. I wouldn't be surprised if they just cut the episode off halfway through. He's looking like he doesn't even know how to use it. I didn't think he was gonna throw it. That's impressive. The zombie pig man has got to be one of the worst people to pick on. Now this actually reminds me of something that happened to me during high school. We had a class and I always happened to be in the classes with the bad students, unfortunately. And one of the class clowns in this class, it'd be the last day of the hour, or last hour of the day. It'd be English class, and whenever we would have a substitute, you would know things would go down. Well, this one guy, every once in a while, would get the idea to try to chuck pencils and mechanical pencils across the classroom, usually to hit other people in the head. And it was very funny and all. Unfortunately though, one time I did end up in the crossfire of that. Don't worry, I survived, but yeah. I don't think he ever got caught for that, by the way. How is he gonna pretend to paint when he threw his paintbrush? No, that's gonna be really obvious. Just wait till the teacher comes over. Then you're fucked. Wait, what? Wait, how did he get his paintbrush back? No, that's BS. I'm concerned. Oh, we had something good going and then the freaking zombie pigman had to ruin it. I can understand why though. Oh, you messed up. That could have all been avoided. I don't know what happens next. Looks like the girls have been productive. It seems all they draw is flowers. I was kinda hoping for something more elaborate. I mean, it looks like the zombie has had the best drawing so far. I wonder how the skeletons do all this without a brain. It always seems like the skeletons have been smarter than the zombies in Minecraft. I mean, do you ever see a zombie intentionally hiding in the shade? That, and it takes skill to shoot a bow. Maybe he's just looking for a reason to get out of class. Oh, never mind, he wanted to work overtime, or after school. Seriously? He stayed overnight? Hey, let me not judge yet, you know, patience is a virtue. Maybe he made something amazing. Apparently Herobrine stayed the night too. See, look at that! I was right. I actually thought it was going to be something awful, to be honest. Proves my theory that skeletons are smarter than zombies, and why is Baldy here? I don't know if I missed something. Everything seemed so normal earlier. Everything was seemingly so normal, and out of nowhere, Baldy. Where is everyone? I don't know. I should try my Baldy voice. I don't know. You go to Granny house. I used to be able to do a really good Baldy voice. I don't know if I can anymore. I'm not sure if they didn't want to make Baldy look like Minecraft, or if they couldn't. He doesn't really seem to fit here. He's here for the thrill of it. I don't know if this is meant to be serious or not. I always assume these are meant to be taken seriously. It has been eons since I've ever even heard of Granny. My biggest issue with Granny was always the fact that you couldn't save the game. For me, that would have changed things. I don't know if a Granny 2 was ever needed, but I kinda stopped paying attention to Granny beforehand. The plot doesn't make too much sense here. Here Brian is the one asking where are the students, yet Baldy is the one who's trying to find them, unless Baldy is a student, even though he's a teacher. I wouldn't go up there just yet. Well, that's one way to make Granny. Go ahead and make it worse by screaming, Baldy. You better hope she's deaf. Because you are not in a hiding spot. Plus, you are a bright color. I'm not really sure why they decided to make Granny look like she's a Minecraft, but not Baldy. I would think the Minecraft style just fits better. Seriously, I would think it's easier to paint the Minecraft skin than to actually model Baldy. He should have brought his ruler for self-defense. You know, both Granny and Baldy kind of have similar AI, because they both kind of operate based on sound. They both go to wherever they hear sound. And Springtrap as well. Actually, a lot of things kind of operate like that. Maybe that's not as original of an idea as I thought it was. Are her walls made out of andesite? She's got some tough walls. I do see that they try to keep faithful to the original map layout. That doesn't really make sense. I guess it doesn't really have to make sense. I want to see Monster School animations with ray tracing. I wonder how that would how'd that look? Or is that what the RTX shorts are supposed to be? Bruh. It's what I said, it doesn't have to make sense. And sometimes I think, what's even the point of debating it if it doesn't have to make sense? Dang, you almost made it. Correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't he go in there to save the students? He came back with none of the students, as far as I'm aware. Don't really know what he got out of that. Other than being terrified. Is he getting a grade? He got an A. So the students were optional. Okay. At least we're back to the normal, same old. I don't know what that is. I have no idea what the class is doing today. It looks like they're having a vote on it. Seems to resemble a mobile game to me. Everyone is leaving. For whatever reason, we have been brought to the ocean. It's nothing more but the glass shielding us from the ocean breeze. Alright, skeleton is zombie. They're doing a platforming game, it looks like. Going great. They're seeming to jump over everything. Or pee. How was this all built? You know, how did they... Who put down all the bricks, the platforms, all of this? Herobrine? That's what I always think. Bet those diamonds, those diamond blocks could have been put to a better use. Imagine all the players that'd be able to make armor. Wow, he threw. Holy crap. He absolutely threw. That was terrible. I would expect a lot better out of the Enderman. Just a pitiful performance. Is that how bad the Enderman is when he can't teleport? Has he become so... Did I say become? Has he become so reliant on teleporting that he can't even do simple platforming anymore? I'm not gonna lie. I think it's gonna make us watch every character do this. I don't really know if I'm up for the task, because it's almost the same thing every time. Let's see if the zombie girl can make it. She did. Make us proud, zombie. This game is right up your alley. No way. Perhaps I just zoned out or something. I thought we watched the zombie just go just then. Didn't we? Am I tripping? And yeah, we just watched the Endermen go too. Why are we watching a second round of them go? It's almost as if this is like another reanimation of the same thing, if that makes sense. Because the animation looks different. I think they're all done here, Brian. Oh no, the zombie pigman's gonna give it another try. Can you run any faster at least? No, but you can go right into the wall. That's a very high jump. To be fair, I don't see how any of them are supposed to make that jump. Skeleton's gonna have a crack at it. That's almost a pun. He might crack a bone or two. Considering all these life-threatening situations that they get placed in constantly, is there no HR person that these mobs can, like, talk to? Or is, like, Herobrine the only person running this whole operation? Like, the school and everything? Because this is, like, abuse at this point. Kind of odd for that to happen to him when some of the other mobs have different... Oh, he just dies? Wow. I was saying, you know, very inhumane. Do they not have someone they can contact to report this kind of stuff? Herobrine's a menace. Really though, at one point he tried to kill all of them in this video. So dirty. That was Monster School Bottle Flip Challenge, Minecraft animation by Ivan. Next up we have what looks to be an interesting one. Monster School SpongeBob and Krusty Krab for Challenge, Minecraft animation. And apparently, I think the most interesting thing here is that this is actually a deleted video. Someone else re-uploaded it. However, whatever the channel before, I think it was called WeCraft, apparently this used to be a video that you could find, but now you can't because it's been deleted, although someone re-uploaded it, so therefore you can find it. Unfortunately, the quality on this one isn't going to be very good. I tried my best and downloaded the highest quality. Unfortunately, though, I think the situation is it was re-uploaded after being re-uploaded since it's a deleted video, which means that I'm working with the highest quality that the re-uploader has, which is not very good, so oh well. Very nice looking school, though. Looks like it got an upgrade. Well structured, too. Those are iron blocks for the ceiling. I always wanted to make something out of bricks in Minecraft, but getting all of that clay was just so time-consuming and difficult. Yo! Yo! What? Yo! This might be a very, very hard watch. This is easily gonna be... This is already set to be the worst animation we've seen today. You got caught real fast, zombie. Zombie, the only way you're getting out of this one is if you throw it in his face. And what is even that? I'm guessing this was a TikTok trend. Boom. Dead. Can't feel bad though, you saw what he was about to do. I swear if the same thing happens. Oh no, he's just gonna beat the crap out of him. Don't really see what this has to do with the Krusty Krab or SpongeBob. Is he making a Krabby Patty? Maybe he was making a Krabby Patty, because that meat kind of looked a little weird. Enderman got clocked. Finally.
Let's go to Krusty Krab.
Going to Krusty Krab. Hate how the wither skeleton has pupils. It seems weird to me how the gas can fly, but it's still riding in the back of the truck. I guess it might still be faster. Just wondering, do you think the hash slinging slasher is going to make an appearance? Because this would be like the perfect opportunity.
Nice.
This reminds me of 3 AM at the Krusty Krab. Y'all remember that horror game? Not sure why the school is visiting it in the middle of the night, or sundown. Sundown? Do they even call it sundown? I think it's sunset. I don't know how I forgot.
I want 5 Krabby Patty.
I appreciate that they made Squidward look like Squidward. On point, honestly. Perhaps one takeaway from this animation... Yo! Do you see Herobrine? Wait, no, that wasn't Herobrine. Who was that? Was that the zombie pigman? Anyways, I was trying to say, the animation does seem quite better with this. this one.
Are you kidding me?
Texture better in the basement.
Apparently they're at a Krabby Patty's and they're making the customers go down to the basement.
Huh?
Bet that Herobrine's gonna get killed. Can't believe Mr. Krabs let himself go like that. Let's go ahead and safely rule out that the Hashling Slasher will probably not make an appearance here. This is probably going to be about the actual SpongeBob characters being monsters. Even if the skeleton gets killed, I don't really see how they're going to use him, because I'm assuming here that they're using the flesh to make the Krabby Patties. I'm kind of assuming at this point that this is where the secret formula comes from. I don't really see how the skeleton is going to be of use here. Fully certain the skeleton is going to get killed. Going into a room might be more dangerous. Here he comes. Is it just me, or does the chum bucket kind of look weird? What a jerk, am I right? Like, how impolite of SpongeBob. Killing the zombie pigman might not be so great. I wouldn't want rotten flesh in my Krabby Patties. Lunge at him, take him down. Maybe give him a stone cold punch. Oh, too late. Never mind. Of course everyone is still asleep. If I was one of the mobs, I would be suspicious by now, and that would be your confirmation right there. Personally speaking. He's about to finish the job. The red eyes are reminding me of Red Mist. I don't know if he actually has red eyes in that, though. This is one of those situations where you miss school and you actually, instead of missing out on something amazing, you miss out on something horrible. It's gonna do the unfunny thing where you dodge it. Yeah, I knew it. Would rather see him get stabbed. Really? He really shot him? Something about the color of the walls seems off to me. Do we even know what the basement of the Krusty Krab looks like? What is it called? A fry dungeon? That can't be right. The grease trap? I think that's what it's called.
Nice.
Unusual outcome. You'd think the gas would be one of the worst people to try to save you, with how big they are. That seems to be the end of the Krusty Krab segment. Wow, that's a very heavily guarded store. You must be hiding nuclear materials in this toy shop. I'm not sure who that is. Can't say, but he does remind me of that one guy from Goosebumps. The doll. I forgot his name. I can't believe I forgot his name, but he reminds me of the doll from Goosebumps. But yeah, what a heavily guarded toy store. You would not think this is a toy store from the inside. Dang, so he's capable of taking out armed guards that easily. Hold on, actually, this reminds me of another horror game, and it's something along the lines of, I think Emily Wants to Play, I think that's what it's called. Man, I forgot about that game. I thought that game was really cool. Very scary. I like the second one more, even though that one's not as popular.
Wait a minute.
Everyone panic. He's gonna get murked. Oh, I was wrong. If that guy had a gun, if I was that guy, I would have stayed in that room because you literally have all the cameras, you could see where he's coming from, and if he had a gun, he could just defend himself, I would think. Unless the thing is bulletproof. Well, thank goodness he broke down at a monster school that happens to be quite literally in the middle of nowhere. Oh, that's gonna require more than just a school, though. You're gonna need a full-on body shop? I don't know what they call them. Deserved. Why are they at school in the middle of the night? Is this some sort of club hangout? I'm talking over him. I don't even know what he just said. I still cannot stand the eyes on that wither skeleton. Why does he have pupils? The other skeleton doesn't have any. I saw that earlier in the background though. Apparently, I see that too. Apparently Herobrine has a YouTube channel because he's got a plaque. There's an intruder. Is it technically an intruder if they are not in the building?
Look at this dude.
Now he's pissed off. He left the door open for how long and he just stood there? Like he had his chance. And that guy's also just standing there. Wow. Maybe he's not as scary as we thought he was. It does make sense though that monster school would happen at night, because that's when the mobs spawn.
Hey yo, what the?
Huh? It's moments like these where it really becomes a try not to cringe. I get that it's trying to be funny, goofy, and all that. I guess it's just not my kind of humor. It seems very childish. I'm here to see that thing kill them all. Not dance.
Skeleton go.
At this point, if you call the police, they would probably be able to handle it. As if any are around.
Okay.
And now we're fighting. Betting on the skeleton.
1, 2, 3.
Can't say I have much faith in the... Oh, jeez. I might have bet wrong. I don't know. Yeah, I definitely betted wrong. Unless... His health isn't technically at 0. Hold on. Wait. I betted right! Hey, I betted right. Don't ruin it with your monkey sounds, though. Did I really speak too soon? Really? Enough of this guy. Get him out of here somehow. Fly here, Brian. I know you can do it. Good. He hit the cactus. I don't know if he's dead. Just to let you know. Oh, yep, there he is. Killed him! Lump on the head. Maybe this time he'll be dead.
Nice.
Not sure if I believe it, but we'll see. Yeah, I'm skipping that. That was the end anyways. So class, today I'm going to tell you about Horror Hotel. Horror hotels aren't real, XD. They are! I have seen one! Teacher, you are scaring us. But this is the truth. So tell us the location? I don't know. I don't believe this at all. He will come after me. I know it very good. You also know your English very good. Well, that escalated fast. I should probably mention that we've now moved on to Monster School Rescue Herobrine Minecraft animation by SquinoX Animations. Wow. Obviously, that's death. I really tripped on that word. Perhaps this is the part where they have to go save him now. Forget your teacher now. Why do you say this? They don't even care. Meet me in the hotel. Hey, yo, what do you mean? I don't know what they've got going on. I guess we have to do it on our own. What do you guys say? We are not strong enough to defeat him. This is not important saving... Okay, you're talking too fast. I'm with you. Include me also. Okay, get your weapons ready. Time to save the teacher. Wow. They have firearms. In the school. I'm ready to start the mission. Count me too. I'm also ready to save our teacher. Okay, so if everyone is ready, let's start the mission here, Brian. What a lame name. We'll definitely get the teacher back. I believe in all of us. I'm not sure. I don't know if you can really battle death. Right, they just already know where this hotel is. Do you have any plan? You were saying we don't have plans. I have not thought about it. I'm trying so hard to read it as fast as I can. Super hard when the dialogue is that fast, though. They're just gonna walk straight into the hotel with their guns like it's no big deal. Welcome to Hotel Transylvania. Hope you enjoy. There we go. Let's get us some drinks. Hotel is quite good. I think I should have some rest. You're on a mission. Very quiet. Oh, and then of course when I say very quiet, it's not quiet anymore, but it's very quiet. Where's Herobrine supposed to be at in this thing? I guess that's a... Hey! Ask and you shall receive. Playtime. Should have known better than to try to hit an Enderman with an arrow. Although I've never seen them eat it before. You aren't gonna get him the second time. No chance. Ain't no way it actually happened. Bummer. Can't do that in Minecraft though. Believe me, I've tried. Although, what happens if there's nowhere that an Enderman can teleport to? Like, what if you have one block and shoot him? What is he supposed to do then? Darn, so it's really just a skeleton that's left. That's what it looks like. Everything in this mansion looks so not mansion, hotel. It's a very nice looking hotel. It's already over. That's it? Time to bring everyone back. That's it? That was all it is. That's the whole thing. All of that for just a quick little lift them up into the air and then it's over. For real, that was it. That was the ending to that very short animation. It was not very thrilling. Okay, well, that was Monster School Rescue Hero Brian, Minecraft animation by SquinOX Animations. Very easy rescue mission. If anything, I think Hero Brian could have did that himself, but whatever. Anyways, next up we have Area 51 Raid Alien Apocalypse by Ratkai, if that's how you say that. Hoping for a little bit better of a animation. Good looking school. This reminds me of a school I went to on a field trip in 8th grade. What grade level is Monster School supposed to be? If there even is one. I'm not even sure if they have grade levels. Are there elementary schools with multiple layers? Because any of the schools I went to didn't have second layers. They only had one level. I don't know why I'm saying layer. Apparently they don't realize that's the skeleton in a mask. Maybe this is kindergarten, because that's something that they should be able to understand. Look at that! It was the skeleton all along. Maybe our teacher Herobrine is also a kindergartner, because he somehow didn't know either. Now don't get me started on aliens, because I could talk about that a lot. Specifically theories, that's what I have most interest in. A little obvious in the daylight, don't you think? Probing time. They surely could have waited for at least a cloudier day, though. When I say it's in the middle of the daylight, I mean it is in the middle of the day. Remember when I said that school looked fancy? Look, they've even got a bell on the top of it. So many times when this kind of thing happens in a movie or a TV show, it always goes well, so we can assume here that it's also going to go well. Whatever kind of first contact this is. Trust me, unidentified flying objects doesn't always mean unidentified flying threats. Unidentified aerial phenomena, that's the modern name. Very poor decision for the first alien contact scenario. Way too late. Youch. You might feel that one for the rest of your life. He might find that mask offensive. Crap, he definitely found that mask offensive. A bally whistle will not get you out of this one. But wait, Herobrine's not done. Isn't this the kind of thing that leads to Independence Day? If that's the right movie, I don't really watch movies. Wow, okay, we could have avoided an entire escalation if he had done that at the start. Is anyone gonna make a run at some point? Lame. Netherite is what you want. Of course someone has one. Man, you're so much taller, Enderman. You could body him. Never look at an alien weird. That's what I'm getting from this. That's what this is teaching me, I guess. Pigman, I don't know how you're gonna do it, but you need to pull a diamond out of somewhere. This alien's just a bully, I think. I would imagine it's much easier to get diamonds out in the universe or in space than go to a whole other planet. Rancid. Just rancid. Since that happened, next time when I say you need to think of something or pull something out of something, I better just be specific. To be fair, the alien might not actually know what that is. I stand corrected. This is just so traumatizing. These classmates are watching each other getting killed. Like, they're just sitting here watching this. Oh, like, he's done, apparently. Just like that, it's like it never happened. Where would a Minecraft alien even come from? It has to be somewhere in Minecraft, so it can't be space, but I don't think it could be the end either. Because that's for the Enderman. Maybe that weird portal thing in the ancient city. You can't tell me that glass ceiling isn't very revealing. Would you consider that an alien UFO drive-by shooting? Because that's almost what he did. Regardless, I'd be crapping up bricks right now. And no one would believe you either, because people don't believe in aliens. They do, but it's like they don't at the same time. They don't actually believe it if it happens. Right, does it say Groom Lake? It does. Groom Lake. I don't know if we want to go to Groom Lake, considering they're supposedly children.
Okay.
Can he legally drive? Dude doesn't care. He's just gonna keep driving. Everyone buckle up. Well, it's a bus. I don't really think they have that option. At least in the buses I've been in, you can't really buckle up. Falling asleep on a bus is something I've never been able to do. Good thing that not only can Enderman drive, but he's also able to stay awake for the drive. He does look sleepy. I wonder how they make certain models for these animations. If you look closely at this whole bus is made out of Minecraft blocks and then scaled down. I don't know what they use to animate. I'm assuming SFM. I'm not positive. Just so you know, terrible idea to drive up to Area 51. I really doubt you would even get this far. I actually looked it up, and yeah, you have to be like 10 to 15 miles away from the border of Area 51, I guess. Long distance from where these characters are, basically. Might want to turn around, guys. No one even seems to be there. It's all deserted. No pun intended. Okay, that has got to be some of the worst security you could have for a secure facility like this.
Okay.
Problematic, to say the least. And since this is Minecraft, they could have used obsidian. Right, so I was slightly wrong. There's one guy working here. Shoot, was this technically not the same plot as the last thing we just watched? Where they had to go to the hotel to save Herobrine, and now we're saving Herobrine again? Looks like I was wrong. It looks like there's actually multiple people working here. This seems all too good to be true. How do they just run in and, oh, they happen to find it. They found the UFO. That thing is laughably smaller than I thought it was going to be. I thought that thing was gargantuan. I get that it's small, but how did they get the UFO in the building? Or does it have a glass roof? I couldn't really tell. Wherever that thing leads, you're gonna have to think about what you're gonna do if there's a bunch of people at the bottom waiting. You got very lucky. You've got nothing to save you now if something goes wrong, unless the Enderman appears. They should consider adding glass doors in Minecraft. I think a lot of people would use them. And not one guard to be spotted. Bust down the door, that's what you zombies can do. Just bust down the door. Come on. Doofus? Everyone else could figure out that wouldn't work. Forget the scanner. Gotta hit it harder, maybe. Hopefully. I guess give up. Go knock on his door, see what happens. There's a chance this might work. If there's green aliens there, they might somehow get fooled, because he's also green. Looks like we're gonna find out. Man, imagine being in that situation. I don't even know what you could do. Not really the kind of contraption I would expect in Area 51. On thin ice right now, man. I have no idea how you've made it this far. Practically UFOs everywhere. Whoa, I could have never expected that. Really didn't think the aliens and humans were working together. Super creepy. This might be that one conspiracy theory where they think humans and aliens are secretly being bred together. I don't get how we can't. That's not good. Well, this might be where it ends. Except, why couldn't the Enderman have been there with him the entire time? Better take that gun. You know, if getting shot by that gun, or one of those guns, didn't actually kill them, where did they end up at? They might have a really easy way out of here. That Enderman, he teleported with the weapon in his hand. If whatever he holds actually teleports with him. If everyone was, I don't know, up against him, do you think they would all teleport with him? And without getting injured. Bruh, this guy really got lost from the group. Can you not get distracted? What terrible timing. Don't worry, everyone. The plot armor's gonna save him. Everything has conveniently gone well, even though all of this has happened to them. For goodness sake, does no one know how to shut the door? Gonna get yourselves killed just standing there. How many more unbelievable things can happen before one of them actually gets killed? I completely forgot about the others, by the way. There was a creeper and a ghast and I think someone else, I think. Whatever happened to them? Or is that what we're about to see, maybe? Geez, they were right in front of me the whole time. I was talking about that. They were literally right in front of us, like on the bottom. I'm just truly baffled by the lack of security in a high secure facility that would be Area 51. Literally have the aim of a Star Wars trooper, too. Many don't make it past this point, let alone a bunch of high schoolers, middle schoolers. Not to speak too soon, of course, because they've got a firing squad behind them. Okay, freezing still is going to do close to nothing in your situation, y'all. Practically any gun takes ammo, eh? Dude, the creeper has always came in clutch today. Really don't remember the truck being green. Surely they didn't just go through all of that just to get screwed over by the aliens, right? They did. Now, you didn't need to do all that. That's a bit OD. Teleport, you could... what? The plot armor is getting undeniable at this point. W here, Brian.
Okay.
Wait a minute, why are they going back in? Are they going the other way out? You're not about to fly a plane. I don't see this ending well. Would you look at that? Hero Brian can also well, I guess he did teleport earlier, didn't he? For some reason, that's not really registering with me. Anyone has a better shot than those guards. Someone made a comeback. Back to back to back. They cannot catch a break. Come on out of there. Don't you think it's a little bit of a silly coincidence that they happen to have that big flat area, which happens to be an amazing spot to land a jet? Everyone is back, the crew is back together. Fuck that, never mind. Yeah, aliens, take me back. Take us back. I would not want to do math after all of that. Jeez, it was just a kid doing all that knocking. He's dead. It's all over. It's almost like I didn't know he wasn't an alien in the first place. At least everyone else finds it funny. Herobrine doesn't, though. And that was our final animation. That was Area 51 Raid Alien Apocalypse by Ratkai. This is now over an hour long. This is almost an hour and 30 minutes long. I did not mean to go on for that long, so I do apologize. Unless you like the longer video, then in that case, there you go. Regardless, I did not intend for the video to go on this long, so I'll go ahead and wrap it up real quick. I'm not even sure how to summarize any of that if I could. Everything's just kind of a blur for me. That's how long I've been sitting here watching these. At one point, we had Baldy, we had Granny, we had aliens, we had Grim Death himself, the Grim Reaper, whatever you call him. Most of those animations were okay. I don't really judge the quality so much. I more so judge if it's very odd, very weird, maybe not so kid-friendly, or something that a kid would enjoy watching, or should be watching, I guess. There was that one with the, I don't know, the puppet, whatever he was called, that thing. The one where the zombie threw his crap at Herobrine, or put it in his burger or something. The Krusty Krab one. Man, there was a lot going on. My brain is just mush. I'm just gonna go ahead and wrap this up. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, I'll see you later. Goodbye.